And now for today's starting lineups, first for the visiting Hawks, coached by Cliff Jordan and assisted by Mercedes Padilla. Number 6, Madison Tryon. Number 10, Aaron Simbraley. Number 11, Zoe Gerlash. Number 12, Abby Gabriel. Number 14, Allison Fisher. Number 16, Taylor Doss. Number 19, Jocelyn Dahlberg. Number 23, McKenna Kramer. Number 24, Caitlin Harrison. Number 35, Elizabeth Getz. And number 98, Mackenzie Morris. And now let's meet the lineup for your Covenant College Scots. They're coached by Mark Dubel and assisted by Rachel and John Mark Dubel. A senior from Lookout Mountain, Georgia, number 0, Lucy Sandhoff. A junior from Lakeland, Florida, number 2, Riley Amell. A sophomore from Lakeland, Florida, number 5, Nicole Graubard. A sophomore from Lakeland, Florida, number 6, Emma Riggs. A sophomore from Lakeland, Florida, number 7, Aiden Strawbridge. A junior from Hendersonville, North Carolina, number 9, Leah Marr. A freshman from Claremont, Florida, number 12, Nikki Shirley. A sophomore from Rising Fawn, Georgia, number 14, Addie Gamache. A sophomore from Statham, Georgia, number 15, Madeline Andrews. A freshman from Charleston, South Carolina, number 18, Annabella Gehring. And a sophomore from Rome, Georgia, number 25, May Pierce. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us for our opening prayer, followed by the national anthem. Let's pray together. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this lovely fall weather. Thank you for these players, coaches, and fans, and bringing them all here safely. Pray to keep these girls safe out on the pitch tonight, protect them from any injuries. And Lord, I pray that we honor you with everything we do today. I pray all this in your name. Amen.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into this presentation of Covenant Scots Soccer here on the Scots Digital Network. Covenant Scots on this lovely Saturday afternoon on fall break, going to face off against the Huntingdon Hawks. Covenant Scots are 4s across the board, 4 wins, 4 losses, and 4 draws. In their last game on Tuesday, they were defeated 2-0 by Maryville. That was at Maryville. And they are looking to get back on track here today against Huntingdon. Scots have not won a game since a September 29th match against Wesleyan. They won that 4-0. And since then, they have had a game canceled against Warren Wilson. They've tied Berea 2-2. And then they lost 2-0 to Maryville, as I mentioned just a moment ago. In other Covenant news lately, on the week of October 3rd, one of Covenant's own, Annabella Gehring, was named Freshman of the Week, Rookie of the Week, I should say. So an exciting award for Gehring, as the Scots are in white and the Huntingdon Hawks are in red. Huntingdon to kick off to start this one. Just before 2 o'clock Eastern Time, here on top of Lookout Mountain in Georgia, at the home of Covenant College here at Scotland Yard, the home field of Covenant soccer. Referee blows the whistle and we're underway. Scots will start with Pierce, Gehring, and Leah Marr up front. Shirley, Emma Riggs, Strawbridge are in the middle, with Andrews, Gamache, Graubard, and Amel on the back line. Andrews will also come up to play some midfield on occasion, as will Amel. Both of them like to push the ball upfield as much as possible. Here's an early chance for Huntingdon, and a shot on goal is deflected wide. That was Allison Fisher, the senior from Fort Worth, Texas, that time, that attempted to put the ball in the net. It's going to result in a corner kick for the Huntingdon Hawks. Madison Tryon, the junior from Orlando, Florida, is going to take the corner kick from the far side. Sends it in high. On the backside, it's up in the air and will be caught by Sandhoff. Aaron Sembrelli, number 10, the senior from Palm Harbor, Florida, was on the other side and attempted to head it toward the net, but ended up popping it up in the air instead. So an easy pickup for Sandhoff. There's Andrews racing up to push it ahead, and now there's a little bit of a miscommunication in the back end. Here comes Huntingdon. They have some numbers. Shot on net is going to bounce in and through. Allison Fisher that time running wide right. Punched it toward the net. It deflected off the left post and went in. So Huntingdon, only 2 minutes into this match, takes a 1-0 lead.
Huntingdon Hawks goal, number 14, Allison Fisher.
Not the start the Scots were hoping for, as outnumbering offense to defense, and a good run by Huntingdon results in the first goal. Here's a good ball by Emma Riggs, looking for Gehring, and Gehring has it knocked away. Nice takeaway by Shirley. Covenant may have numbers here. May Pierce feeding it back through Shirley. Shirley's got a shot, but it's not strong enough, and it's taken by goalkeeper Mackenzie Morris, the freshman from Altamont Springs, Florida, wearing the number 98. Scots have had trouble on the offensive side of things this season after losing senior Kaylee Burrell, one of the most accomplished goal scorers in Covenant women's soccer history here at Covenant College. She graduated last year, and since her departure, the Scots have struggled to put some goals on the board, I should say. They're only scoring about 1.17 goals a game, and they're allowing opponents to score just a little bit more than that, 1.33. So not a ton of difference. Scots' defense has been very good, but their offense has not been able to counter that with some goals, give the defense some cushion to work with. That's a fortunate deflection. Strawbridge has got it. And a slide made by Caitlin Harrison deflected it over, and it goes out of play to be thrown in by Leah Marr. Pierce has it now. Pierce sends a shot in, and it's off the hands of Morris. Gehring was right in front of it and couldn't do anything. Gehring sprinted right past it. Would have been an easy rebound goal for the Scots had Gehring been able to corral it. So the Scots are pressuring the Huntingdon zone early and often here. As May Pierce gets a takeaway. Pierce trying to make a move around the Huntingdon defense. Good defense there by Harrison. Ball stays with the Scots though. Gehring looking for Pierce, and Pierce is tripped up as the ball goes behind the back line. It's going to be a corner kick for the Scots. Leah Marr will trot over to take it. Let's see if the Scots can put the equalizer on the board right here. Marr sends it, and the ball is loose, and a foul, I believe, is called against Covenant. So Mackenzie Morris will get a free kick. Morris again had trouble catching that ball as Marr deflecting it forward. Pierce chases it down there. Pierce turns, and Huntingdon elects to send it over the fence behind their back line, and it's going to be another corner kick for the Scots. This time from the other side. Marr approaches, sending it in, and it's headed away by Erin Simbraley, number 10. So the Scots have been unable to take advantage of any opportunities as of yet. Here's another potential chance here is Nikki Shirley. Good ball to Emma Riggs. Riggs settling it just outside the 18, finds Strawbridge. And Pierce unable to get around the defense of Dahlberg. Now Huntingdon trying with the counterattack, and got an offsides call against Huntingdon. So Sandhoff to kick it away. Elizabeth Getz having to chase it down along the line and kicks a good-looking pass up ahead. We'll see if Doss is unable to chase it down there. Graubard got to it first and watched it roll behind. Huntingdon Hawks come into today's game with a record of 4 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws. They are 2-2-1 in conference play. Scots are 1-1-3. Huntingdon has not won a road game this year. They're 0-4. Nice move by May Pierce. Here she comes now. Pierce drives it, but it goes off of Harrison. I thought for a second Pierce would try and make some move around Harrison, but elected to try and kick it around the defense. And sent a shot directly into Harrison. Attendance has gradually grown as this match has continued. As we've got a call against Huntingdon. McKenna Kramer that time tripped up May Pierce. Strawbridge has a chance here. And there's some confusion on Huntingdon's side of things as Mackenzie Morris trying to help Getz and Doss understand where they need to be. Strawbridge approaches, sends one on net, and it's caught by Morris. Now Huntingdon trying the counter. It's chipped in and inside the 18. Sandhoff will settle it down. Small percentage of Covenant students have elected to stay here over the break because of athletic practices or other athletic commitments, or just because they feel like it perhaps. So some of them have come down to support Covenant women's soccer today. As the season for both men's and women's soccer starts to wind down here as we approach November. Got senior day coming up at some point in the next week or so. Pierce with a sliding collision with McKenna Kramer there. Ball stays with Huntingdon. Sandhoff running over, and she's going to watch that one roll into the box and pick it up there. Rachel Dubel shouting out instructions to her players today. That through ball goes right past Graubard, and Sandhoff is there again. 31 minutes to play in this first half. 1-0 Huntingdon. Huntingdon Hawks got a goal from Allison Fisher 2 minutes into the match after a defensive lapse by the Scots. There's a good ball. Allison Fisher chasing it down. She's got it. Sending it in. Ball dangling out in front. Gehring has to play it for Strawbridge. Well, that was a dangerous pass by Huntingdon there. There's a good ball. Shirley trying to chase it down, and coming out to kick it away is the goalkeeper, Morris. Smart play that time by the Hawks freshman. Shirley's got it in the corner now. Good pass for Pierce. Pierce trying to dribble around Getz. Pierce trying to play it out in front. Leah Marr over to chase it down. She's being shadowed by Dahlberg. Oh, nasty collision there, and Graubard is down. I couldn't tell. She got hit in the face. Couldn't tell if that was the ball or the cleat. I believe Huntingdon's Madison Tryon, number 6, was the one that accidentally kicked the ball or kicked her cleat into Graubard's face there. That's not fun at all. Graubard trying to regain herself here. Looks like she may have a bloody nose. Not a welcome sight. Scott's trainer out to check on her. Looks like she's going to come out of this game for at least a little bit. Reese Black, number 3, is going to check in. Reese Black, a sophomore from Cartersville, Georgia. As Graubard walking off the field under her own power over to the sideline. Hopefully she'll be okay. Clock stopped at 28:39. So now the Scots defensive alignment is Black, Gamache, Andrews in the middle now, and Amel stays wide left. Sandhoff calls off Andrews. Sandhoff has started 11 of the 12 games the Scots have played this season. He's got a goals against average of 1.14 and a 83% save percentage. Leilani Brown is the other Scots keeper that has started a game. And Brown allowed 3 goals and took a loss. Reese Black trying to look ahead for Pierce there, but nothing materialized. Huntingdon 1, Covenant nothing. As we inch closer to the halfway point of this first half. Huntingdon trying to take it away from Riggs, and Riggs wisely plays it for Sandhoff. And the Scots will come back on the counter. Here's a good opportunity now. Shirley with a shot, and that's going to deflect in. Nikki Shirley ties it at 1 as she tucks it inside the left post.
That's a Covenant Scots goal by number 12, Nikki Shirley.
So Nikki Shirley ties it at 1 with 26:04 remaining in the first half. As the Scots pressure finally does some damage. It was an excellently executed run there by the Scots offense. Aiden Strawbridge picks up an assist. And boy, did Strawbridge throw a beauty of a pass up front to Shirley. Huntingdon Hawks will get a free kick just next to the sideline after a Scots foul. And we're going to get a substitution here. Huntingdon's going to send in Brianna Girardo, freshman from Upland, California, number 13. And the Scots are going to send in one of their freshmen, Hannah Ford, who's from Signal Mountain, Tennessee. Graduate of one of the biggest private schools in the Chattanooga area, Baylor, which is at the foot of Signal Mountain. Signal Mountain, like Lookout Mountain, an absolutely lovely place to drive through or to live. Scott's looking for another run here. Here's Hannah Ford going out wide left and trying to make a move and put her foot too much on the ball and slipped. Strawbridge recovers as the Scots look for another chance. Here's Emma Riggs with a shot, and that one is taken by Morris. Don't know if that would have gone in. It looked like it might curl wide of the left post, but too close for comfort, and Morris elects to come out and play it. Gamache back for Sandhoff. Sandhoff scanning the field. He looks to play it for Riggs. Marr trying to reverse field to Gehring, or to Hannah Ford, excuse me. Good goal kick by Mackenzie Morris. It's chased down by Huntingdon's Allison Fisher, who's tripped up inside the box. Fisher and Gamache both went down. And here comes Nicole Graubard back into the game. That's a good sign. So it looks like Graubard's bloody nose is good enough to come back into this game. Reese Black does stay in the game. She just moves up to midfield. Strawbridge takes the ball away from Gabriel, and the Scots nearly had a run there. Just under 20 minutes left to play in this first half. Score tied at 1. If you're just joining us, Allison Fisher, the senior for Huntingdon, scored 2 minutes into the match to put Huntingdon up 1-0. But then a goal by Nikki Shirley later in the half tied it at 1. Scots are going to send in a couple more subs here. Looks like Lily Kate and Lydia Osborne will take the places of Riggs and Strawbridge. Also coming in for Huntingdon is number 9, Brooklyn Johnson, the sophomore from Trussville, Alabama. Marr with a good ball. Here's Hannah Ford. Ford chases it down. Goes to the corner and trying to play it into the center of the box. Ford coming in again and chips it right to Morris. Say a little bit about Lily Kate and Lydia Osborne. Lily Kate is a senior from Signal Mountain, Tennessee, graduate of Chattanooga Christian School at the foot of Lookout Mountain. And Lydia Osborne is a freshman from Southampton, England. Lily Kate has appeared in 11 games and has recorded 1 assist. And Lydia Osborne has appeared in 8 games, started 3 of them, and she has 1 goal and 1 assist. Ball sent toward the middle by Morris. Huntingdon's going to send in another sub here. Jaden Helm, junior from Cypress, Texas, number 33. Takes the place of Abby Gabriel. Shirley corrals it in midfield. Scott's looking to go on a run here. Good feed by Shirley, but Reese Black could not get it through to Leah Marr. Shirley all alone at midfield. And nearly got it through to Leah Marr. Gehring recovers, or Hannah Ford, I should say. Ford tries a shot, and that one is caught by Mackenzie Morris on a bounce. Reese Black nearly had a takeaway. Huntingdon trying to counter. And that ball gets through, but Riley Amell comes back nicely to prevent Allison Fisher from getting a shot off. Got a few more subs coming in for Covenant. We're going to send in 4 new players. Anna Dolan, number 20, Tanisha Herring, number 16, Reagan Black, number 26, and Abby White, number 13, are the 4 that enter. Tanisha Herring, a sophomore from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. Anna Dolan, a junior from Thompson Station, Tennessee. Reagan Black, a sophomore from Cartersville, Georgia, the twin sister of Reese Black. And Abby White is a junior from Nashville, Tennessee. Abby White to throw in. Finds Dolan, who gets knocked down, and that's going to be a whistle against Huntingdon as Dolan got trucked, but the Huntingdon player that knocked her over is still down on the field. Looks like Brooklyn Johnson. Indeed it is Brooklyn Johnson, who had the collision with Dolan, as Lily Cates going to get a free kick from the right side just outside the box. Let's see if the Scots can take a 2-1 lead here with 11.5 to play first half. Shot popped in the air and it's going to go wide. Scott's looking to retain possession inside the Huntingdon zone with Dolan. Gamache and Tryon play a little pinball with the soccer ball as we have an offsides call. That was Brianna Gerardo who was offsides. Nicole Graubard will take the free kick. It's a curling ball that Lily Kate handles. Dolan chasing it further there, but ball goes wide of Abby White. Huntingdon looking to set up an attack here. Huntingdon trying to go wide of where Riley Amell is defending. Now White slips trying to make a move, and we're going to get a whistle and a free kick for Huntingdon. Lily Kate's got it. Now Tanisha Herring in the middle, loses it. Good takeaway by Gamache right there. Dolan in the middle. Trying to pass it through to Tanisha Herring. Here's Andrews now. See if Herring can chase this one down, and she cannot. So a goal kick coming up for Mackenzie Morris as we have 7.5 minutes left to play in this first half. It's been a good first half. Couple of goals. And some good defense from both teams. Sandhoff has to chase that one down and picks it up right in front of Gerardo. Reagan Black gets around. And here she comes, and now has to slow down after not being able to handle it cleanly. And Huntingdon is going to sub again. Alyssa Wynn, number 30, freshman from Pelham, Alabama, is going to take the place of Brooklyn Johnson. Let's see if the Scots elect to challenge the new defensive sub. Lily Kate nearly got through. Zoe Gerlosh did a good job there. Now Gadi Gamache needs to get back defensively here, and she does. Couple of nice moves by Lily Kate there. Good ball to White, and we've got a offsides call against the Scots. Under 5 minutes to play first half. Huntingdon 1, Covenant 1. Amel stepped in front of Fisher and had it for a moment, but Fisher gained it back. Huntingdon nearly had a shot from Tryon there, but Gamache stepped in front of it. Reagan Black now making her way downfield. Anna Dolan with a nice pass, but it's going to be offsides. .320 to play first half. Huntingdon and Covenant both trying to get an organized attack going, and neither one of them have been successful over the last little while here. Dolan with a sliding kick that goes out of bounds. Here comes Teresa Widener, sophomore from Treasure Island, Florida, to check in for Huntingdon. 2 minutes to go now. As Jocelyn Dahlberg will rest up for the second half. One and a half to go. Graubard looking ahead, and the ball gets through. Herring trying to chase it down, but it's going to be kicked away again by Morris. 1:10 to play now.
One minute.
1 minute remaining. Gamache. And the Scots looking for maybe one more chance. And they're not going to get it there. Osborne playing it back through. Still unable to be corralled by the Scots, and looks like we're on our way to heading into this half tied at 1, but we'll see if Huntingdon can make one last run, as we're under 20 seconds to play in the first half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The end of the first half, your score, Covenant Scots 1, Huntingdon Hawks 1.
So that's going to do it for the first half. 2 goals, 1 by each team, and we're going to head into the half tied at 1. Covenant Scots will look to get the win in the second half in just a few minutes. Got a 15-minute intermission coming up for you. And thank you all for tuning in to today's presentation of Covenant Scots Soccer here on the Scots Digital Network, powered by EPB Fiber Optics. Welcome back to this presentation of Covenant Scots Soccer. We have a 1-1 tie so far as the Covenant Scots will kick it off. But it's quickly taken away by Huntingdon. Huntingdon scored the first goal 2 minutes into the first half. And then Nikki Shirley evened things up later in the half. So the Scots looking to get their first win in the month of October. So far they have a loss and a tie, and they did have one game that was canceled. Looking to go above 500. Right now they have 5 wins, 4 losses, and 4 draws as May Pierce chases it down, has a shot, and it's stopped out in front by Morris. May Pierce's hustle leads to a good shot opportunity, but she is unable to convert. Gamache is going to watch that ball sail behind the goal line, and Lucy Sandhoff will kick it away again. Good ball to Riggs, but it was a little too far out in front. Good throw in, Shirley. Trying to gain control of it there. It's taken away by Huntingdon. Madison Tryon reversing field and unable to get there is Brianna Hirado. Pierce making a move. Gehring collides with Harrison, and the ball sails into the hands of Morris. Huntingdon now looking for a chance. Amel having to chase it down. Hirado gets to it first. And now the Scots finally regain control. There's a good ball out in front. It's popped up in the air, and Sandhoff has to make a leaping catch. That was Allison Fisher there again. Hirado with a good ball. Huntingdon with a chance. Gamache trying to cut it off, and she does. Good defense by Gamache as Teresa Widener, number 28, had nobody in front of her and would have had a one-on-one opportunity with Sandhoff. But a good recovery by Addie Gamache prevented the chance. Riggs and Pierce trying to work together in tandem, but the ball goes out of play. It's going to be still Scott's ball. And Pierce and Shirley unable to get on the same page there. There's a good pass inside, but deflected away again by Gamache. And now Fisher is cut off by Grabard. Now Huntingdon may have numbers here. Gamache and Shirley battling for it, and Shirley ends up kicking it away. Now the ball in possession of Widener, deep in the Scots zone. Now here's a try out in front. Sandhoff punches it away as Allison Fisher, who's been very active inside the box, nearly had an easy goal. Pierce settles it down. Pierce with a good ball wide for Strawbridge. Strawbridge, low pass out in front, and dangerous deflection that time by Huntingdon's Harrison that went just wide of the right post. It's going to be a corner kick for Leah Marr and the Scots. Scots looking to take a 2-1 lead as we have 36.5 minutes to play. Everybody right around the net. Marr sends it, and it's going to be a call against the Scots and a goal kick for Mackenzie Morris. Fisher again running wide. Sending it in. Huntingdon recovering. Gerardo with a shot, but that one was not well struck. Here comes Alyssa Wynn. She played the final few minutes of the first half, and she takes the place of McKenna Kramer on the Huntingdon back line. Huntingdon again on the attack. And Sandhoff has to catch it on the bounce. And looks like a Huntingdon player, might have been Abby Gabriel, number 12, took the kick from Sandhoff off of her face. There's a shot, and that one is going to go over the net. Well, that was closer than a lot of us expected. Here comes Lily Cade back into the game. And now Reese Black is also going to come in. So Reese Black replaces Addie Gamache. Lily Cade replaces Nikki Shirley. Sandhoff to kick it away. Game still tied at 1. Just under 34 minutes to play in this ball game. Gerardo again sending it in deep. Sandhoff has to come out and catch it. Riggs being hounded by Sembrelli. Strawbridge trying to find Marr. Gehring sprinting in and unable to gain control. Pierce trying to chase it down over on the far side. Battling there with Getz. Now Riggs with it. Now Strawbridge tries a shot, and that one just over the top of the net. That was a good shot by Strawbridge there, as Taylor Doss is going to check back in for Huntingdon, replacing Widener. Here's Graubard. Leah, 31 minutes to go. Scott's on the move. Here's Gehring. And it's going to be a goal kick. Harrison finding Fisher. Fisher's got nobody there, and she put it too high. Sandhoff was retreating quickly Now Fisher's got it again after a bad goal kick by Sandhoff. And Andrews has to make a deflection, and a nice one at that. And Amel finally kicks it away. Pierce with a good ball. Riggs battling for it. Ball squirts out towards midfield. And a collision sends Taylor Doss to the turf. Here's Hannah Ford. Marr tries a shot going for the left side, and that one is wide. And now Marr takes a shot. And she's shaken up. And we're going to get a whistle. And a clock stoppage. And now Marr gets back up off the turf. Claims she's all right. Nevertheless, she's going to have to come out of the game. Marr briefly checked by the trainer and gets a clean bill of health, and she's back in there. Kenzie Morris's goal kick just went directly into Marr's chest and probably knocked the wind out of her for a second, if I had to imagine. Huntingdon again looking for an opportunity. Fisher chasing it towards the corner. She does have it, but Riley Amel deflected it off of Fisher, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Scots. Good defense by the junior from Lakeland, Florida. Lily Kate looking to send it long. Andrews plays it back for Sandhoff. Huntingdon's done a nice job here in this second half, pressuring the Scots zone. Their time of possession has ticked up several notches through the first 20 minutes or so of this second half. Game still tied at 1. Scots looking to break the tie. as are the Huntingdon Hawks. That's a good ball that time. Hannah Ford chasing, has it. And too big of a touch there as she put it behind the back line. Here comes Addie Gamache back into the game. She's going to take Mae Pierce's spot. So they're going to move Leah Marr to forward, flanked by Hannah Ford and Reese Black. Hannah Ford with it. She tries a shot, and it's caught by Morris. Emma Riggs and Leah Marr trying to prevent the offsides call, doesn't sprint through. And now we've got a throw in for Covenant Scots. Scots organized this one pretty well. Hannah Ford gets around, finds Marr. Marr trying to recover it, and the ball is sent away by the Huntingdon defense. Strawbridge fires. And the Scots are unable to continue the attack. Huntingdon with another dangerous chance, but Andrews kicks it away wisely. Couple of subs here. Marr and Strawbridge come out. Anna Dolan and Lydia Osborne check in. Huntingdon also replaces Abby Gabriel and Taylor Doss. Looks like Jaden Hell, number 33, is one of the subs. There's a good ball. Here's Anna Dolan. Finds Reese Black. Black battling for it with Getz, and it's going to be a goal kick. And Nikki Shirley is going to come back in. Emma Riggs comes out. Here's a chance now with Dolan, and a shot rolls into the breadbasket of Mackenzie Morris. One tie. 19:30 to go. There's a good ball. Dolan with a shot, and that one is stopped by Morris. Dolan kicking herself there. She thought she could put that one in the net. Those of you keeping up with the live stream, we're having some technical difficulties with our score bot that puts the scoreboard on the screen for you. We'll try and get that fixed as soon as we can. I'll keep you as updated on time and score as I possibly can. We're at 18:58 right now. Still a 1-1 tie. And looks like we're back online, so sorry about that. We have a bunch of wires over here. One of them may have gotten tangled up with one of the wires of our score bot and accidentally unplugged something. So apologies for the technical difficulties. But glad we can get it back online for you. $18-12 to play. And Gamache takes an elbow from Tryon, and she gets up a little gingerly as we get another clock stoppage. Check on Gamache, and looks like she's okay. Clock stops with 17:50 as the trainer will go out to check on Huntingdon's Aaron Sembraley, number 10. Reagan Black of the Covenant Scots is getting set to come in. And looks like she's good enough to go back on the field. That's good. Scots surging in with Hannah Ford. Ball kicked away by Gerardo. Reagan Black will replace Reese Black. That was a good throw in by Hannah Ford, but Dolan could not quite get to it. Just deflected away from her. Huntingdon with a chance. That's a good pass right there. Allison Fisher. Nice deflection by Gamache. Stepped right in front of that pass. Finds Osborne in the middle, and the Scots will look to counter. Not a good pass by Lily Kate there. Gamache again with a takeaway. What a defensive game she's had. Here's a shot, and Sandhoff, standing right there, makes the easy catch. Dolan unable to chase that one down. And we've got a call against Covenant here, or I should say it's out of bounds on Covenant. Abby Gabriel checks back in for Aaron Simbraley. Now the Scots will get a chance here. Lily Kate playing it back. Andrews drives it inside the 18 and trotting over to pick it up is Morris. Tryon trying to gain control of it, but Osborne does a nice job of keeping her away from the ball, but now the ball gets away, and it's with Huntingdon Hawks, Elizabeth Getz. Getz sending it in, Graubard there defensively. Corner kick coming up for Huntingdon. Elizabeth Getz over to take it. Huntingdon looking to break the tie as we have 14 minutes left to play. Here comes the kick. Sandhoff jumps up and makes a nice catch there. Scots and the Hawks about to send in a couple of subs. Reagan Black, one of their faster players, trying to chase that one down. Has to turn around to find it. And we've got a foul whistled against Reagan Black. 13 minutes to play. Looks like Simbraley and Widener are going to check in for Huntingdon. And Tanisha Herring for the Scots. Osborne trying to lead Hannah forward, and the ball is too far out in front of her. Now the Scots will also send in Abby White. Abby White takes Lily Kate's spot. Hannah Ford's spot taken by Tanisha Herring. Coming out of the game for Huntingdon, Jocelyn Dahlberg and Jaden Helm. Only 12 minutes remain for one team to potentially emerge the victor. Scots would love to get a win right here. Now Graubard with a bad pass taken by Widener. Andrews with a sliding stop. And Herring and Dolan unable to set up an attack. Shirley finds Osborne in the middle of the field. Good ball by Osborne, but Reagan Black is unable to get to it before Harrison does. Now the Scots are going to send in a couple of their starters for the stretch run here. Emma Riggs and Aiden Strawbridge will take Dolan and Osborne's spots. Now Herring gets tripped up, no call. Shirley trying to punch it towards net, but there was nobody there with the exception of Mackenzie Morris. Huntingdon in dangerous territory. Shirley deflects it away for the moment. Ball inside the box now. Graubard harmlessly boots it away. Annabella Gehring getting set to return. Gehring takes Reagan Black's spot as we have 9 minutes to play. Strawbridge finding Abby White, who gets through. White tries a shot, and it's deflected high. What a save by Mackenzie Morris as White trying to go up top. And it was a good shot. But Morris got her hand on it and deflected it over the top of the net. Nevertheless, the Scots will get a corner kick. May Pierce sprinting over to prepare to check in. 8:20 to go. Scots looking to take a 2-1 lead late in the second half. Riggs putting it on net, and it's caught by Morris. Herring sprinted in a second too late. Now Riggs charging in, getting around, and there to kick it away is Wynn. May Pierce now checks in. Tanisha Herring will come out. Strawbridge to Pierce. And Pierce kicks it off the face of Gerlach, number 11, sophomore from Port St. Joe, Florida. Scott's still deep in the Huntingdon zone. 6:50 left on the clock. Pierce trying to turn and does. Pierce sending a shot on net, and it's caught by Morris. Andrews unable to kick it away. Huntingdon trying to reverse field, and Gehring sniffs it out. Andrews battling over with Tryon. Throw in for Huntingdon, deep in Covenant territory. Strawbridge stepping in front, and a foul is going to be called. And that's a fortunate break for the Scots, as Sandhoff will get a chance to clear. Under 5 minutes to play. Leah Marr getting set to check in, as the Scots may have 1 or 2 more good runs in them before this clock sounds to end the match. Pierce with a good ball. White trying to chase it down, but Mackenzie Morris had the angle. There's a good chance. Graubard unable to play it, and a shot goes over the crossbar. Teresa Widener, that's the 3rd shot in this half we've seen just barely miss the top. Under 4 to play now. Sandhoff tried to boot it away. 3.5 minutes to go. Strawbridge steps in front of that pass nicely. Andrews to Pierce, but the ball went past the line. Three minutes to go now. Scott's coaching staff and bench trying to encourage their team to push it downfield. .240 to go. Huntingdon's going to get an opportunity deep in the Covenant zone. Approaching 2 minutes to play. Huntingdon with it. Sombrelli looking. Fisher battling with Graubard. Now Gerardo. And that ball will squeak into the 18 and be taken by Sandhoff. .148 to go. Scott's still unable to fully clear the zone and set something up inside Huntingdon's zone. Sandhoff will watch it and now will play it just in front of the back line. .115 to go. Scott's in need of just one run.
One minute.
Under a minute to go. Scott's in attack mode with urgency. They have 45 seconds with which to work. Pierce gets through, tries a shot, and it's high. And that may be the Scots' final opportunity of this match. 30 seconds to go, still a 1-1 tie. 25 seconds to go. Strawbridge. Gehring mishandles it as we approach 10 seconds. Drive out in front, and Marr unable to get to it.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Your final score, Covenant Scots 1, Huntingdon Hawks 1.
So that is how the game ends. Leah Marr had one final chance, but a wise play by Mackenzie Morris makes it where the Scots are unable to put themselves in the lead late in the second half, and they will have to settle for a 1-1 draw here at Scotland Yard on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Scots and Hawks exchange pleasantries. It was an exciting match right down to the very end, and neither team was unable to give themselves the lead and win the match. But a draw is better than a loss, and the Scots will head into this fall break with a record of 4-4-5. Scots will be in action on Wednesday. They'll be at home against Agnes Scott. We hope you will tune into that broadcast. We'll have all the coverage for you here from Scotland Yard. That's another CCS conference match. Scots will have 3 more games remaining. They have Agnes Scott on Wednesday, and then they will go to Belhaven a week from today, and then they will play their final regular season game here at home against Emory to close out the regular season. And then based on how the conference standings look, we may host some CCS tournament games. We'll keep you posted on all of that as this season winds down. Thank you all for tuning in today, and thanks to all the crew assisting. Solomon Crouch running the music and scoreboard for us, Eli Honeycutt on the camera, Adam Belford doing our stats, and thanks to all the home events crew that handle all the behind-the-scenes work. And for all of them, I'm Nate Swanson signing off from Scotland Yard. Hope you will tune in on Wednesday as the Scots will play Agnes Scott.